Hello, Capricorn. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is going to be your in separation confession reading. That is Mercury and Venus retrograde inspired. This is going to be structured very similarly to my channel confessions reading, except we're going to be highlighting only those who are in separation from their person. All right. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get to it. I'm gonna not be telling you what the card means. I'm gonna be calling them out, making reference to them, and hopefully in the confession you pick up on what each card means. Okay. I need you to have that knowledge, bring that knowledge of what the card means to the reading. All right. I am going to call them out and speak about them, but I'm not going to be telling you what they mean in my normal way of doing things. Okay. I want to get right to it with this one. All right. I will give you the confession, call the cards out, give you any intuitive commentary, go into the channel confession, and with advice, and let you know whether they're going to come back in this retrograde. This is for Capricorn. What? Wow. Wow, that came out sideways. Okay. Give me my next card. Wow. And that came out sideways. Okay. And then the last card just dropped out. Capricorn, this person is stuck in a loop of indecision. This person is what I'm going to call can't get right. They just can't get right. No matter how much their energy is sideways, sideways energy is an energy that's stuck between stop and go. I don't even know how they are able to do this. The cards are the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And the Two of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune is sideways as well. And then the Two of Swords popped out. And so they're blocking their emotions. They're stuck between stop and go, blocking how they feel about it. This is just, who is this person? This person is definitely mentally conflicted. Okay. They are in their head, very cerebral, Capricorn. Definitely thinks more than they say. And they're mentally completely shut down because they're blocking their emotions. And then they want to verbally lash out at the same damn time, Cap. This person is mentally, they can have dominant air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm leaning toward fixed air, where they're so caught up in their head they don't like either decision, stopping or going. They don't like either one of them. And they're basically creating a shade of gray. This is just retarded. I'm sorry. Um, they're creating a shade of gray. Let's get into this. Let me clear my throat. My goodness. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. One minute, I feel like I need to rush back in to tell you everything I never said, to fight for the connection like I should have from the beginning. And the next, I tell myself to stay still, to wait, and to let things unfold on their own. And that's the biggest issue. I've been stuck between stop and go, action and hesitation, red light, green light, between wanting to fix things and too afraid to make the wrong move. I know things between us have changed. I feel like the universe or something has shifted. Our energy has shifted. Everything around me is shifting. Like nothing feels the same. I feel like maybe I'm supposed to be learning something from this, but I just can't figure out what the hell it is. Is this a test? Is this a lesson? Are we supposed to find our way back to one another, or was this meant to fall apart so we can grow separate? I just don't have the answers, and I hate not knowing. I have to know. It's mind blowing. Like it racks my brain. I have to know. I hate the feeling like my fate, our fate, is just hanging in the balance, waiting on me to make a choice that I just don't feel ready to make. What if the choice is wrong? And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I've avoided making a real decision for so damn long and like kept you in limbo for so long, kept myself in limbo for so long, thinking that time would eventually give me the clarity that I need. I screwed this up. Maybe I don't have any more time. But this still doesn't give me the answers. Like, time isn't solving anything. It's just making me more aware of how much I miss you, how much I want to reach out, how much I wish I could turn back the clock and do things differently. I'm exhausted. And now I feel like no matter what I choose, I'm going to regret it. Like, no option is going to give me the answers that I want. If I come back, I'll just repeat the same mistakes, won't I? If I stay silent, then I'll lose you forever. Either way, I'm running out of time and I just don't know how to handle this. Whew, Capricorn. First of all, you guys are so mismatched in the way that you think. I don't even know how the hell you attracted this person. No offense to nobody, but this person is definitely fixed air. I'm feeling big Aquarius, like fear to make a decision, but no, you have to make a decision. I feel so sorry for anybody who's in that energy. I had a reading in this series earlier. I don't remember the zodiac sign, and it was another earth sign, so it could have been Taurus or Virgo, because I remember stressing that knowing what to do was easy for the zodiac sign I was reading for. So I'm going to tell you the same thing, Capricorn. When someone says that they don't know what to do, that's just not your speed. You're like, what? And I understand that as a Capricorn moon here and a lot of Earth and other places, a Earth moon, a Earth Venus, and the Earth Mars. What are we doing? So I don't, we're called in the call to solve the problems. We know what to do. Some people just don't, and you're connected with a person that who really just doesn't know what to do. They just don't know what to do. Now, before I get into this advice, the wheel of fortune is here, but the wheel of fortune just means that the wheel is turning. That can be good or bad. If it turned for you, you moved on. If it's turning for them, they're moving towards you. So it's like every time you take a step, you guys are never stepping in unison. This isn't a person who glides delicately and gracefully on the dance floor. This is a person who has two left feet, who will step on your feet. You guys never step together. It's always you take a step forward and they either stay stuck. By the time they get out of that step and take the next step, you've already moved another step ahead. Interesting. I feel like this person, again, like I said in my pre commentary and my shuffle commentary before I got into this confession, that they're stuck in a loop of indecision. They have been in this energy for a while. And honestly, this is kind of where they stay. They stay like that. I don't even know how they were able. Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. I do know how they were able to get through life. They get through life when they're forced to do shit. That's when they have to do it. Then they cry victim. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this person's energy and it's irritating me. So let me stick to the script. They've been waiting for a sign, waiting on the universe to make a choice for them instead of them stepping up and deciding to make it for themselves. They're constantly thinking about you, but I feel that their hesitation is keeping them from taking real action. I also want to call this out as well, and I hope that I'm not being offensive. They may suffer from either a personality disorder or a attention deficit, and that's not a call out necessarily. That's for awareness, because they get caught up in this, and not just in relationships. I feel like I can barely breathe even reading this. It feels so overwhelming to be in this energy. Even when I was reading it, I just felt like saying, I just don't know what to do, over and over and over again. So again, Cap, you guys have a tendency naturally of meeting people in service to you? Is this a service provider or someone you met through a service, delivery service, fixing the car, through a friend of a business? Like we meet people like that. So I wouldn't necessarily say that this is someone that you got fixed up with, because your friends would know that that person would be completely different. It could have been, though, that they wore a false self mask and you didn't find out how they were until afterwards. But this doesn't feel like somebody set you up with this fool. This feels like you met this person through a friend or some type of service connection. Met them while you were doing something like getting your car service or Uber or a Lyft. Like you meet, I always say to my Capricorn clients, when you meet people, I'm always interested to see if I'm right too. Where you meet this person? At work? Where'd you meet this person? Were they delivering something to your house? Were you out and about doing something to fix something, to service something, shopping? What were you doing when you met this fool? That's what I want to know from you guys in the comments. Let's keep going. I feel like if they do reach out, they're going to be, of course, impulsive. A moment of clarity that could have easily turned back into uncertainty. The second things get too real. You need to be careful because they have a pattern of stop, go, push, pull, wanting you, but not fully knowing how to keep you. And Capricorn, you know damn well you don't got time for this. You're already impatient. This person probably disgusted you by now. I don't see any real love down here. I see that this shit is supposed to be over because this person has issues with just doing anything. And whatever they've been blessed with in their life, they have to hold on to that shit because they don't take action. And they probably are one of those people that hold on fiercely to things because they have such a fear of making a decision and letting any damn thing go. Oh, I have stories. But this is what I'm saying for you. You've already been patient. You've already given them the time and space to figure things out. If they're still stuck, still unsure, still caught between running to you and then running away from you, it's time for you to make the choice that they won't, because they're not going to make the decision. You cut this shit off. If they can't do that, listen, if they want you, then they need to show you. And we both know that, I mean, this is so overwhelming to even read for you. They're not going to do it. There is nothing here. Even with this Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune just says that the wheel is going to turn. This is destined to be over. That's what it means. They won't allow the wheel to turn because it's on its side, and they won't take the necessary actions to accept it. So they just going to have to stay stuck on stupid. I wasn't planning on even naming these, but if I had to, they're stuck on stupid, and they're just going to have to stay stuck on stupid for you. If they can't do what you need them to do, you need to stop waiting and start focusing on you, and the future is waiting for you. And I'm going to tell you before I end this Wheel of Fortune also applies to you. It's the analogy that I said where when they finally take a baby step towards you, you already are 2 steps ahead of them. You accepted this Wheel of Fortune a long damn time ago. So you probably listening to this like, I don't even know why they keep popping up in my energy, Marv, because I'm gone. They keep popping up in your energy, honey, because they haven't accepted the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel turning, destiny, And when that wheel turned, I used to say this all the time in the beginning, 8-9 years ago. When that wheel turns, somebody gonna fall off. And they have fallen completely off, and they won't accept it. Oh my goodness, Cap. I'm asking you again, where the hell did you meet this person? Can y'all just tell me where y'all met him at, please? If you say a dating site, that makes more sense. If you met this person on a dating site, they wore a false self mask. They definitely wore a false self mask. There is no way you would have seen this in the beginning and you would have went for this, unless you have some air that you're broken, the track that they're broken. but you don't stay broke for long. You have the ability to mend yourself. Saturn has taught you that. They don't have Saturn. They're devoid of Saturn. And if they do have it, it's at its fall. Their Saturn is definitely fallen. They don't have it. They got their stuff is somewhere where it gets stuck a lot. And I feel like it's in like this air sign loop. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, Capricorn. It's always a pleasure. Let me know how you feel about this. If you're watching this on many of my other social media platforms where you can't leave a comment, please leave a like. Drop, something down there and let me know how you're feeling. Let me know really where you met this person at. I need to know. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.